And my friend?
It's time for our tale of the tape. First up, Ice Cold. And they'll be facing Magnitude. And this fight will take place in the featherweight division. A lot of hand speed, but these two fighters also have plenty of pop.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this is that fight. We'll be talking about this fight for years to come.
Up first, Ice Cold from the United States of America. Up against them, Magnitude from the United States of America.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Todd. This is ridiculous.
The fighters are in the ring. It's time for the official introductions. Here's the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing the red trunks with light orange trim. Ice Cold. Fighting out of the blue corner from the United States of America. Wearing the dark cyan trunks with red trim. Magnitude.
All the seats have been taken in this unique setting. What an event it will be here tonight.
You can hear every murmur, every splutter, every insult, every boo, every cheer.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. And there's the bell to start the round. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. You'd like to see more jabs. We welcome you to this beautiful theater. Shakespeare had nothing on the drama that we've seen between these two fighters. We expect a standing ovation when these two are done.
You're getting everything tonight. And you know what? When you're in a theater, you know you've got to perform. There's no cutting corners. There's no making up excuses because you're going to be so transparent. All laid out there.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Have to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That right uppercut misses. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The straight right just misses. Can't land the jab there. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it was like 2 different leagues.
You're not tired. You've done so much. Breathe. Come on, suck it up. Suck it up. Listen, you're not tired. You're acting like you're tired. You're thinking and breathe. Take the minute, get your breath back. Listen, how much work have you put in the gym? All that training that you've done, all the sacrifices that you make. Come on, you're not tired at all. You'll get your second win back out there. Just go out there and just box. You feel like you're tired. You're thinking you're tired. How many rounds do we spar at the Delph out even more? Just be a smart kid. Have a smart round. Done all your sacrifices you've done. Come on. You're not tired at all. You get it. Don't worry about it. Stay focused and stay confident. Come on, Jim. Don't be stupid. Don't be trying to bomb him.
The referee calling for seconds out. Right back into the action.
Get your head switched on.
Tim, get your breath back, and then we'll go again the round after that. Don't worry about it. Stay focused.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Catch and shoot. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Can't score with that jab. Always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. Very competitive round here so far. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting. Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Straight, stumbling around on Bambi legs. Somehow weathered the storm.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough, tough round. What did they do? What did they do?
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Breathe. Right.
Okay, how do you feel? How do you feel? All right? Breathe.
Feel stupid. Right? Don't worry about the knockdown. Don't worry about the tough round.
Just breathe and relax. Right. This next round,
And just keep moving. Don't take any clean shots. Every time he gets close, tie him up, grab a hold of him. Good. Right. And this next round, when you get through the round, just get through the round.
don't take any clean shots. And every time he gets close, tie him up.
Round. Just get through this round. Get on the end of the jab. Keep step through the round.
Just get through the round. Don't worry about the knockout. Don't worry about the
Close. Tie him up. Grab a hold. Good. Right.
and keep stepping. Keep moving. Don't take any clean shots.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
Just get.
I just want you to go through the round. Just get through the round. Don't worry about the knockout. Don't worry about the time.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counterpuncher smart.
Swing and a miss with the hook. Holding nothing back here in the round. They're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their and at some point the corner needs to think about stepping in here.
Hands up. Get your hands up.
No, we don't see a knockdown. And that was it. That was the big shot we were waiting for. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the
And is this the beginning of the end? A nightmare start to this fight. How How did they not go down?
What recovery skills they are.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Stumbling around in potholes. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Done so much three. Come on, suck it up. Listen, you're not tired. You're acting like you're tired. You're thinking and breathe. Take a minute, get your breath back. Listen, how much work have you put in the gym? All that training that you've done, all the sacrifices that you made. Come on, you're not tired at all. You'll get your second win back out there. Just go out there and just box.
You like you're tired. You're thinking you're tired. How many rounds do we spar at the
Yourself out even more. Just be a smart kid. Have a smart round.
done? All your sacrifices you've done. Come on. You're not tired at all. You get your...
Don't worry about it. Stay focused and stay confident. Come on.
Don't be stupid. Don't be trying to bomb him
The
out.
referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
Keep your head switched on.
Get your breath back, and then we'll go again the round after that. Don't worry about it. Stay focused and...
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Do you believe what we are seeing? And now they're right back into the fray.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
Gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round. And he misses with that jab.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for...
Whoa, wait a minute! What a shot! He's landed everything he's got, but he can't get him out of there.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
And he misses with that jab. Nice stop, but that won't score. Every time they you know the scorecards are going to be all over the place and stumbling around in potholes, in serious trouble. And down goes Magnitude. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
That's lights out right there.
So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
Okay, how do you feel? All right? Breathe.
Feel nothing stupid. Don't worry about the knockdown. Don't worry about the tough round.
Breathe and relax. Right, this next round,
I just keep moving. Don't take any clean shots. And every time he gets close, tie him up, grab a hold. Good. Right. In this next round, when you get through the round, just get through the round.
don't take any clean shots. And every time he gets close, tie him up.
Round. Just get through this round. Get on the end of the jab. Keep step through the round.
Just get through the round. Don't worry about the knockout. Don't worry about the...
Gets close. Tie him up. Grab a hold. Good. Right.
And keep stepping. Keep moving. Don't take any clean
The
shots.
referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
Through the round. Just get through the round. Don't worry about the knockout. Don't worry about the...
And there's the bell to start the round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not gonna happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. You've got to relax.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. The straight right just misses. This could be the end. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Defense, defense, defense.
What a massive upset this would be.
Take a knee. Come on, take a knee. Take the counter. Let your head clear.
And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
A swing and a miss with that jab. The defense failed them. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Come on, suck it up. Suck it up. Listen to me. You're not tired. You're acting like you're tired. You're thinking and breathe. Take the minute. Get your breath back. Listen, how much work have you put in the gym? All that training that you've done, all the sacrifices that you make. Come on, you're not tired at all. You'll get your second win back out there. Just go out there and just box.
Acting like you're tired. You're thinking you're tired. How many rounds do we spar at the
Yourself out even more. Just be a smart kid. Have a smart round.
done? All your sacrifices you've done. Come on. You're not tired at all. You get your...
Don't worry about it. Stay focused and stay confident. Come on.
Don't be stupid. Don't be trying to bomb him out.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Get your breath back, and then we'll go again the round after that. Don't worry about it. Stay focused and...
They ring the bell, and here we go. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket him.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Neither fighter willing to slow down. A lot of effort being exerted here. So much for defensive abilities. And magnitude goes to the canvas. I don't care who you are. When you get caught with a body shot like that, you're going down.
I've got to see that again.
And you saw it here live, a knockout win. Congratulations.
A knockout victory. That is God. Did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.